Savin has said from the very beginning that this is a spiritual war. And what's interesting is when you look at the language being used, the Great Reset versus the Great Awakening. The two different words, reset and awakening. What do they really mean? Awakening is rousing from sleep into activity, a revival of religion or more general attention to religious matters than usual. Now, reset, on the other hand, this is where it gets interesting, because one of the meanings is to cause a device to return to a former condition, which kind of hints at seeing humans like machines and devoid of spirit. The language itself reveals kind of an ongoing battle that you can see between like Newtonian ideas of everything being mechanical, including the human body, devoid of spirit, and really the drive towards mechanization and incorporating even humans into that process, versus seeing everything imbued with spirit, including our inner workings and outer workings all connected together as one. Beyond that, you can see the language being used in terms of the game of it all. Not to say there isn't death and destruction on a very real level. It's just that there's this constant comparison to, let's say, who's winning. In a way, I feel like the game language keeps us on the outside from being involved. And that's why the use of grab your popcorn and enjoy the show. We're not really full participants in the whole battle. We are just observers on the outside. But that, I think, is a trick of words as well. There are even winks and nods of the show going on. For example, this one with Sean Penn.
This is for you.
No, Sean.
Yes.
No.
Please.
That is yours.
No, I feel terrible outside. It's just a symbolic, silly thing.
Yeah.
There's always ongoing theaters of war and the fake disinformation that goes on to basically win the battle. And that was even done in World War II with fake tanks.
To misdirect German reconnaissance units, thousands of inflatable vehicles of all types are deployed near Dover to make it look like a landing in the Pas-de-Calais. Full decoy divisions made out of rubber are placed in the fields.
You see this game focus in the political arena as well. These political teams obviously have the different colors that they're attached to, the red and the blue, and this is mirrored in movies, and the most popular being, of course, with Star Wars, with ongoing references of using the Force inside and all around you versus using a machine and mechanization of things. Part of this is seeing how phones have actually helped to influence our individual and collective behaviors.
What's up, Christies? Just announcing I'm going on a fast for 40 days and 40 nights. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to announce it. I'm just seeing a lot of people announce their social media fast, so I guess I'm supposed to brag about it.
The movie Cell takes us to a whole new level, where basically they show how people are taken over by their phones and doing odd behaviors, killing themselves and others in the process. The phone is obviously weaponized technology, used against us in many different ways. One of the more obvious, of course, is taking us away from our inner source of spirit, along with our connection to other people and the world around us. Part of awakening is becoming aware of the spirit inside and outside all of us. Now, this is much more appealing than seeing ourselves as a computer that just needs to be reset.
Hello, IT? Have you tried turning it off and on again?
This is a worldview that sees everything like an IKEA piece of furniture, where you have basic instructions for different pieces put together with one tool, and everyone comes out with the same piece of furniture in the end.
One tool.
But we make it cheaper.
An Allen wrench.
One Allen wrench puts together all the furniture.
People will hate it, but we will love it.
And because they're gonna assemble it, we can pack it smaller. Little boxes, big warehouse. All you need.
Yes!
And although it might be confusing, and you might have either missing parts or extra parts at the end, it's still the same outcome. Spiritual side, on the other hand, is a bit more creative, where everything has these twists and turns and ongoing, there are no real instructions, and in the end, you each have a unique piece of furniture. Now, I know this might sound simplistic, but I think you get the idea. Yet even within the spiritual, there's still a battle on what that all means. I actually think that spiritual division is by design. It keeps us all separated. And the original spiritual masters, they didn't have that.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but I love all the countries equally.
It was created to weaponize spiritualization against us and keep us divided. Now, for many, that's a huge leap. But making that leap might be the great awakening we actually need. Because we need each other like never before. Our ability to come out the other side is through each other. So while yes, it's a spiritual battle on a larger scale, On an individual, we're also battling to love each other again, to see each other as one, as part of a greater whole of humanity. It's through that love we remove the ongoing weaponization of division that's used to keep us from each other and from recognizing the wisdom that we all have when we're connected. So if you found this video helpful, be sure to give it a like. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you next time, and be at peace and have a merry holiday.